What's up, movie Schmoedown fans? It's me again. I'm back once again, trying to catch up on all the Schmoedown matches I've missed again because I just don't know how to capitalize on being ahead. I finally got caught up on all the Schmoedown matches I've missed a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm in a huge deficit once again. That being said, today is, this reaction will be about Shannon Miller versus David Del Rio. I believe this is the second time they played each other, because they played each other a couple of seasons ago, but this is the first time they're actually playing each other with the new faction system implemented. And, obviously I'm supporting Shannon Miller because, nothing against Diamond Dave Del Rio, it's just not really that big of a fan of him being on the dungeon. I think the dungeon somehow works great for him. I think his new sort of take on his character is doing great under Kaiser's management, but not really the biggest fan of it, and I think I much prefer Shannon Miller. I believe she beat him the first time around, so there's every reason to suspect she can do it again, but again, like I said, I don't know. He's under some new management with Kaiser, and it seems to be really working out for him this season, so who knows? Maybe he can, do the reverse of what happened last time. Obviously, I will be participating myself, but this being a singles match, don't expect any correct questions out of me, especially after I had a pretty embarrassing performance in the IG match between Saul and Brennan Handa, which was my most recent watch. Anyways, that being said, let's go.
Well, hello, everybody. This is the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, and look at this. It's me, Ken Knapsack, a.k.a. Mark Ellis's non-union contract negotiation pinch hitter. I'm the Manny Moda, Lenny Harris, and Greg Gross of this broadcast today. That is a deep cut pinch hit reference. With me today is the very wonderful, beloved, never questioned question writer, PJ Campbell. PJ, what a thrill to work with you today.
Look, I don't think that you and I ever thought, when you didn't want to talk to me in the studio when you first met me, you thought I was just a bum who came off the street, that we'd be doing this together. But here we are. I'm very excited to be sitting and calling a match with you, my friend.
This is great. This is great. Going to be a lot of fun. I really, I feel for you sometimes. So the competitors, when you're in front of them, that's the question I have for these matches is, do they yell at you directly or not? We'll find out. PJ, we got a big matchup today. We're going to get to that in a second. We're so happy to have all of you here. We hope you support us at patreon.com/Schmoedown. Go head over there, see if there's a support tier you like. But if you're just swinging in and watching the contest, this is movie trivia at its best. And we're gearing up towards a big live event, the end of the season, end of the year, blowout extravaganza, the Schmoedown Spectacular, December 4th in Los Angeles. PJ, have you secured your tickets? Did they let you in the building?
I believe that there is still some level of me having to be there, is what they tell me. I think I have to be. We'll find out, though. I'm excited, Ken. The Spectacular is always a great time. This is going to be a big event coming off of what a crazy couple of years it's been with everything going on, and now we're going to be able to celebrate with you, the fans, live in Los Angeles.
Going to be a lot of fun. Head to the website to check out more. PJ, let's get to this big match today. We got two very, very skilled, very experienced competitors who are looking for big wins today. On one side, we got David Del Rio, Diamond David Del Rio. I love that. I love Diamond Dave. I feel like Mark Ellis is here in spirit. He's 29th ranked competitor, right? 2-3, but the win-losses, that's yesterday. We're here today. Talk about David Del Rio and his path here, PJ.
Well, look, I mean, he had a great match last year against Shannon Miller. They met last year, and Liz came out with the win, but Del Rio kind of disappeared, and then he came back. He beat Frank Moran earlier this season, and, it was just a really fun match to watch. And David showed, once again, he is not to be messed with. He's played Chance Ellison. Every time he's like walked away with a loss, it's been a loss that you watched him play so well. You know he knows what he's doing. So to see these two kind of meeting up again in the ring, David has something to prove. And when you see what Liz Shannon Miller, who is coming into this today as well, she buzzed through last year's singles tournament.
Yeah.
Until she met Adam Collins. Since that match with Adam Collins, she's lost to Riley. She's lost to Rokas. She's coming in here with something to prove today. And to see these two kind of meeting up again in the ring and this being the spot for both of them to prove their merit in the game is really exciting.
Yeah, and prove what they probably know about themselves and what their managers and what their squad mates, their stable mates know. Yeah, Liz, what a great run in the tournament. If you're going to lose, lose to the winner, right? If you're going to lose to the Super Bowl champ eventually, if you're going to go out in the wild card game, as I say, but she didn't go out in the wild card game. She went deep into the tournament. She also has some big team wins in her rearview mirror as well. Like you said, looking to maybe get positioned to move higher. She's number 9. That's a high ranking. She's 6-5 overall, PJ. So, like you said, it's proving what she probably already knows about herself, proving it for the rest of the league here today.
It absolutely is. And, for both these teams, too, look, the Dungeon's been kind of on a streak lately on the wrong side of that type of streak. They're struggling, man. We saw Danger Zone take a hit, and that was actually against Lightning Time. Liz Shannon Miller coming out hot in that. So there's a little bit of a revenge aspect for the Dungeon going against Sam Levine and the usual suspects today.
Yeah, we're going to get to the promos here in a second. Adam Witt subbing in for John Kaiser. Thank God. I'm so glad I don't have to share the air with John Kaiser today. He's probably in some prison on an island somewhere right now. Sam, Adam, two veterans of the Schmoedown. Sam, he's going to keep us on our toes. So, PJ, if you're ready, let's hear from the competitors themselves about what they have to say of today's match.
Let's go.
Thank you for joining us here for this incredible matchup of two impressive rookies. Today, it's about the winner, Lightning Liz, getting to 2-0, Rock.
I'm beating myself up for the ones I got wrong, of course, but I feel good about the ones I got right, and I feel like I had a great competitor.
You look at Dave Del Rio at 1 and 3. That's not indicative of what he can do as a player. You look at what he has done. Who are those 3 losses to? Oh, it's Chance Ellison in sudden death. Maybe this guy's onto something. Maybe he's got some credibility and ability.
Really? Me? Against Chance Ellison? That's what you're going to throw me in?
It's tournament time. 32-player singles tournament? And who do we got repping the suspects? That's right, Lightning, Liz Shannon Miller herself.
It's Liz Shannon Miller, and I guess it's time for a singles tournament, huh? That'll be fun, right, Tank Girl?
Tank Girl.
She's unimpressed.
You and Liz played this match. It's a rematch, and she had a really good tournament last year. If I recall correctly, I think she beat Chance Ellison, she beat William Bibiani, and they just beat us. She's really having a good year.
Liz has been playing like an absolute master in teams, but has had undeniably bad luck in singles.
Tough break for Liz Shannon Miller, but what an incredible match.
Let's be clear, Liz, you played a hell of a match, too.
Meanwhile, I'm just excited to be playing David Del Rio. I played him once in my second ever Schmoedown match, and excited to see how this one goes, because that first time I won, which was neat.
We like to do things.
Well,
big wins, big nights out on the town, and big-time talent. That's David Del Rio.
This guy I knew was a baller. I mean, this guy loves the game, he loves to compete, and I couldn't be happier to have him in the dungeon.
What matters to me is I give the people what they want, which is a show. Because I was a fan first, right? I would skip the movie news just to try to see if there was any new, matches on. Like, this is the sport I've always wanted to play. And I really mean it every time when someone says, David, are you ready? I say I'm looking forward to it because I really am.
Diamonds are forever. And you better believe that, baby. And remember this, Liz. Revenge is a dish served best cold.
And at the very least, I got Tank Girl on my side, right? Right, Tank Girl? You hear from me?
Yeah, now she...
See, there you go. So I'm all set.
I wonder what happens to a Diamond
All right,
is struck by
there you
lightning.
heard it. PJ kind of echoing some of the stuff you were talking about.
I have no idea why
here
I
to
just
prove
said
themselves,
that. I
here to prove what
apologize.
they know, here to move up in the ranks. It's pretty simple. It's
Oh yeah,
competition.
absolutely.
You know, you don't want to win. If you take a loss, you want to learn from it. That's the best. All right, PJ, I think people are done with us blabbing. I think it's time to kind of get into the match. Yeah?
I think that is absolutely accurate. We've done enough talking. Let's
PJ,
hear from the competitors.
would you say it's time for something?
I believe it would be time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
That is right. Introducing first. Representing the dungeon with his manager, Adam Witt. With a record of 2 wins, 3 defeats, and 1 KO. He is the 29th ranked competitor. This is Diamond David Del Rio.
What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for having me.
David, it's a thrill to have you here. You're ready. You got some great art behind you. How you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling fantastic. Liz Shannon Miller is an excellent player. Played her a couple of years back, and I'm glad to be revisiting the ring with her today.
Well, let's get that going. And introducing his opponent. She is representing her faction, the usual suspects, and their manager, Sam Levine. She has a record of 6 wins, 5 defeats, 2 KOs. The number 9 ranked competitor in the Schmoedown. This is Lightning Liz Shannon Miller. Look at we've got a kitty cat, a ticky tack.
A little tank
Oh
girl.
my gosh! Stop the match.
Yeah,
this
sorry.
is it. The rest of the broadcast.
Sorry, this had to happen. Sorry, but anyway, do you want to get up? Do you want to play some movie trivia, or do you want to let me play some movie trivia?
You know, there's like an
cat
unwritten
should just
rule
hang
that
out
when
and
a
play
cat
movie
or a
trivia
dog
this entire
falls
show.
asleep
Well,
on you,
what
you are
movie trivia? This is
forbidden
where-
by the laws of the universe
Hold the light bulb.
from moving.
Hello.
Lest you
Liz,
wake
how are you
the
feeling?
sleeping
How are
animal
you
up.
feeling as a cat owner and a competitor today in the Schmoedown?
I'm feeling relatively chill. We're just gonna answer some movie trivia questions, and apparently I have things to prove. Which is, I guess, do I know the answer to movie trivia questions?
Yeah, well, let me ask you about that. You know what you're capable of, and you've done wonderful things, especially last year. That's why I always try to phrase it as you just kind of prove to us what you already know, right? You're just here to kind of do your thing, as they would say.
Yeah, I mean that's always been the way to play, and you know I think I say this a lot, but it's you know as important as a competitor is this game, my real competitor is the question, and will I know it? Will I not?
And PJ, that's where I slip it over to you as the question writer. How does it feel to be the enemy here today?
Terrifying, Ken. I can't wait to see how this goes. I'm glad that Liz is here, though. And, you know, Liz, you come off a couple of really kind of tough losses, but you played so well. So with that in mind,
some of the best in the game.
is that weighing on you today, or are you just
What
ready
has she
to
got
get
be
into this
ashamed
and
of?
fight?
Seriously.
I'm just ready to get it. I mean, I get into this. Like, if I pay too much attention to
You know,
the
fun
numbers, I
fact,
get in my
if
head
she
about it,
loses
and
this
what matters
match,
is,
she's going to be
just
6
playing
and
the best
6,
I can.
and Dave is going to be 3 and 3
hoping that the questions are
if my
properly
math
categorized.
checks out. I don't know.
That sounds like a dig.
Sweet,
This one is
but
going to be fun.
Gonna need to see,
All right, here are the rules
Dave's,
for round
score
1. Each competitor
to
will
be
get
more
8
sure
questions
of
from
that.
8 different corners of the Schmoedown universe. There is no penalty for missing a question in round 1, and there's no stealing in round 1. Questions are worth a point. PJ and I will be asking the questions in an alternative fashion. That's not a word, but we'll go with the competitors have 15 seconds to write down their best attempt at an answer on the whiteboards. Once we ask you by name or nickname, please show you what you wrote to the camera while verbalizing the answer into the microphone. Each competitor has 3 uses of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. This is, of course, if you have not heard a question right or want to buy yourself another 15 seconds, little strategy, use a JTE rule. Each competitor also has 1 challenge available to them that can be utilized at any point during the match. Competitors may initiate the challenge, will bring in your manager, and it will be up to the manager, the Earl Weavers of this contest, to confirm and ratify the challenge so it takes place. We also ask competitors to keep their hands up where we can see them for the entire duration of the match. Them's the rules. Liz, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Diamond Dave, are you ready?
Looking forward to it.
Then let's
get
ready to Schmoedown.
All right, and category number 1 and question number 1 comes in the realm of horror/thriller.
I'm out.
Haunted
I'm gonna sit this one
Halloween
out.
is the subtitle of the sequel to what horror family film that was based on a book series?
PJ, how many books do you read these days?
Pretty much just things that are called Star Wars, Ken.
Oh, that's what I do too. Other than that, I don't read my 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pens down. We have hands up. We're looking for an answer first. We'll begin with David.
Goosebumps.
Is it Goosebumps?
It is, in fact, Goosebumps. Liz, did you have it?
Okay.
I did, in fact, have it.
All right.
Okay, so I knew.
1-1.
I got one.
Right up at
Okay,
1.
that's good,
Question
that's
number
good, that's
2 comes in the category of mystery.
My story.
Which actor stars as a father whose 16-year-old daughter has gone missing in the 2018 film Searching? BJ, I don't know. Yeah, I know you're getting older, but you're still young. Do you just walk into a room and don't know why you're there yet?
Literally happened to me this morning, Ken.
Oh, you're getting there. All right. Yeah. 5, 4,
Read
3.
the question, please.
All right. First, JT coming in here. Category mystery. Which actor stars as a father whose 16-year-old daughter has gone missing in the 2018 film Searching?
Isn't it just the worst when you are like searching for your car keys more than anything? You just have somewhere to go. And
That's
you
why I
can't find
just
them.
walk everywhere, PJ.
Oh, perfect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hands are up. We're looking for an answer, starting with Liz.
That would be John
Sean
Cho.
Penn? Oh, yeah, it is John Cho.
Correct.
Yeah. Now I remember.
I spelled it. I said John Chu.
Yeah. That,
All right,
John Chu is a
we
director.
are PJ confirmed with me on that. It's not a correct answer for us.
No, yeah,
Oh.
Chu would be a different name.
Yeah.
Yes, just making sure. It's been a while since
John
I.
Chu.
It's been a while. Sorry, Dave. It's all right.
Back in my day, we just threw stones at the camera.
That's
All right.
true. Question 3, in the realm of famous actors and actresses, which actor appeared in the films Babel, The Tree of Life, and The Counselor?
All right. All right. PJ, we're doing good. I felt a little nervous. I've been out of the game. You know,
You're
we're
handling it like a pro.
great, man.
I'm so proud of you right now.
Hey, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Answers are in. Hands are up. We're looking for answers starting with David.
It's Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt is correct.
So
Tied up
not
at
what I
2.
was going
Liz.
to write, so I'm fine with it.
Brad Pitt. Liz has a 3-2 lead there. All right. Fourth question in round 1 coming on in here. Competitors, we're going to the category of Oscars. Mark Ruffalo and Rachel McAdams both received Oscar nominations for what 2015 drama?
Now, Ken, if you could be nominated
I think
for
I
any
know
Oscar,
this
what
one,
would
but
you
I
like to be
can't remember
nominated?
the name of it.
I would like to
let's
be
just
nominated
hate it when
for
you
finding
see the movie
the
right in front of
farthest,
your eyes.
far-reaching
You
seat in
can't
the
pull
movie.
the name.
5, 4,
I don't know.
3, 2, and 1. All right, answers are in, pens are down. We are looking for an answer, starting with Liz.
That would be Spotlight.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Spotlight. Now I
For 2
remember.
lead.
Yeah.
David.
Spotlight.
Spotlight as well. All right, we've got a close contest. 4-3 going to question number 5 in round number 1. PJ, what do we have?
We are in the category of war films.
War.
The films We Were Soldiers, Rescue Dawn, and To Five Bloods depict which war?
Right. PJ, Star Wars. Do you count that as a war film?
I mean, it's space battles, right?
That's what I've been telling everyone at bars. 5, 4,
It's called Star
3,
Wars, isn't it?
2, and 1. Pens are down. Hands are up. We're looking for an answer starting with David.
Vietnam.
The Vietnam War.
That is correct. You tied up at 4. Liz Shannon Miller.
The Vietnam War.
The Vietnam.
All right, with the there.
I'm being an ass, all right.
That's wonderful. No, all right. That is spectacular. We're good. We're good. Beatles or the Beatles? You tell me. What does your CD rack say? All right. Question
Suicide
6
Squad or
comes
the
in the
Suicide
category
Squad?
of comedy.
Surrogates or the surrogates?
Oh, ha.
Mark Ellis just woke up in a cold sweat somewhere.
Mark Ellis is laughing from a ferry outside Seattle, Washington. All right. Question coming in here. In what 2000s comedy does Will Ferrell say, well, let me just quote the late, great Colonel Sanders, who said, I'm too drunk to taste this chicken? Hey, PJ, I've been drunk, but I always taste the chicken.
I mean, chicken is one of the greatest things on earth, Ken.
It is. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Answer in. Pens are up. Answers are in. Dogs are barking. We're looking for an answer beginning with Liz.
All right.
Old
Daddy's
school?
Home?
That is incorrect. Incorrect. Perfect round goes for Liz. David, what do you have?
Would it be Anchorman?
That is incorrect. We were looking for PJ. What are we looking for?
We were looking for Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
I am totally okay with getting that wrong.
Liz is okay with that loss in that round there. All right, it's a 5-4 game still. We're going to question number 7, round number 1. PJ, what we have?
We are going to be in the realm of black cinema. Who stars as trumpet player Bleak Gilman in the 1990s Spike Lee film Mo Better Blues?
All right,
PJ,
PJ, trumpet or recorder or saxophone? What'd you play in your high school marching jazz band?
Clapped my hands, Ken, because that's about as talented as I can get when it comes to music.
Hey, I can't even do a tambourine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Answers are in. Pens are down. We're looking for an answer starting with David.
Denzel Washington?
That is correct. Tied up at 5. Liz.
Daddy Denzel Washington.
All right, Liz takes the lead. 6-5, 6-5. We are here. No perfect rounds, but a great round for both competitors. Final question coming in is in the category of directors. Directors. Who directed the movies The Hunger, 1996 The Fan, and 1990's Revenge? All right. PJ, how well do you remember the 90s?
I was old enough to remember the back half really well,
but
that's young enough to not remember 1990.
4.
I would like repeat. JT.
Repeat, a JTE rule coming in for Liz there. Category directors. Who directed the movies The Hunger, 1996 The Fan, and 1990's Revenge? PJ, could be a key use of a JTE rule. You always got to be smart when you play them. I trust these competitors are prepared for that, but it's always a risk, yeah?
I mean, they've been around the ring a couple of times. I think that they know strategically where to use it.
4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, answers are in. We are looking for an answer starting with Liz.
Good. John Frankenheimer.
That is incorrect to tie. David, do you have the answer?
Tony Scott?
That is correct. We have a tie game at the end of the first round. Tony Scott was the answer there, the showrunner on the upcoming Andor series. All right, PJ, we're almost ready for round 2, but talk me through your thoughts here about that first round.
I mean, look, both players played close to the vest, played very well. We're now tied 6-6 going into round 2. This could be the make or break moment.
What
for
I
this
had in the IG
entire
match.
Yeah, that wheel, it's a fickle wheel of fate. So this is where we're at right now. Let me get to it here. Some rules for y'all. Even though you're veterans, let's just make sure we're all on the same page. The second round is affectionately called the wheel round, or it's the curse that people mutter under their breath. You'll spin the virtual wheel. Once you settle on a category, you'll get 4 questions from that particular realm. Each question is worth 2 points unless you need multiple choice, which is an option. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. Stealing is available in this round. We ask the competitors, as always, keep their hands up where we can see them for the entire duration of the match. I just picture Adam Witt with his hands up all the time anyways. All right, and double checking, each competitor has 2 JTEs left. All right. Liz, as the favored competitor, PJ, correct me if I'm wrong, she has the option here to spin or pass that wheel.
She does indeed.
And I think I shall defer to my opponent.
Look at that. Liz is going to
Shannon
put pressure
Levine,
on David here.
Strategy.
I got my hands up because all my life is a roller coaster right now.
he's
We're in that
wearing
roller
a
coaster,
Flash
David. We got
Gordon
this,
shirt,
right?
Of course.
Hey,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Of course.
I mean, you could not have played a better perfect, a more perfect round unless you did a perfect round. That you did not lose your cool at all. You remembered what I said about your repeats, and look how this all played out. Here we are, perfectly even, the same amount of JTEs, and she's asking you to go first, which I think might play into our strategy here as well. So I'm actually very excited for you to go first because we've talked about this. So you ready to take this second round? You ready to not?
I'm so ready.
And
Feeling good about it.
Right. And now the 15 seconds. Don't forget, keep that pace, man. You're really killing it today. This is good. This is your game to win. Let's do it. Let's spin this thing.
Thank you.
All right, we are going to the Wheel of Fate, as I call it here. Choices are on the board. David, you let us know when it's time to magically spin.
Let's magically spin the wheel, please.
David, make sure your hands are up. Yep, thank you. I just, quite frankly, don't trust anyone anymore. This last year took away my trust in the world. All right, we've got Amy Adams. You can decide what you want to do. Adam, I'll bring you in here for that consultation.
Well, David, we discussed every single option on this wheel, and I think I know how you're feeling right now. Thoughts?
Yeah, my thoughts are I'd like to stick with Amy Adams.
You're going to stick with Amy
Let's go
Adams?
for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And by the way, last thing I'll say is you did a great job. Remember the point values of these questions. You never went for a 5-point answer. Just remember that here as well.
There we go. All right, 4 questions coming in this category. PJ is going to be delivering those questions. Don't forget the multiple choice, and Liz has a chance to steal if the question is wrong. PJ, take it away.
All right. Question number 1. In the realm of Amy Adams films, who plays Amy's character Susan's ex-husband in 2016's Nocturnal Animals?
Jake Gyllenhaal?
That is correct for 2 points.
Correct for
Not what I had in mind and almost said out loud.
All right.
Second question. In the realm of Amy Adams films, Amy Adams co-stars in what 2000's Will Ferrell comedy?
No, that's not it. Wait.
Talladega Nights?
That is correct for
There's
2
that
points.
film again, making another appearance on this
Right.
match.
Third question.
Third question. Amy Adams performs the song Me Party when she feels neglected by her boyfriend in what family musical?
That's Enchanted. Isn't that the name of the song? It's either that or the
Let's
Muppets.
give me a multiple choice on that,
Hold
please.
on.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, Enchanted, B, The Muppets, C, Annie, or D, Into
Actually,
the
no, I
Woods?
think it might actually be the Muppets. Damn it, I love that movie. I need to watch
The
it
Muppets?
again. Yeah, it is the Muppets.
That is correct for 1 point.
Hey, it was the Muppets!
Point. Good use.
The
We'll check
2011
that.
Muppets with
All right, and our final question
Jason
in the realm of Amy Adams.
Sudeikis,
Amy
is it
Adams
Sudeikis?
plays what real-life person in Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian?
Oh, that's Amelia Earhart. I know that. Another great movie I need to watch again.
Amelia Earhart?
That is correct for 2 more points.
Look at that. What a round.
Nice
What
job.
a round.
Thank
Nice
you,
job.
thank you.
Liz, the consummate professional. Say nice job to David Del Rio, who's now up 13-6, PJ, as we go towards Liz and the wheel.
Hi, everybody. What a delight it is to be here. Liz, you're playing great. I too, am not bummed that you missed the Talladega Nights question, and it helped that it was fresh in David's brain to conjure up for that Amy Adams question, so look how nicely that worked out for him. Hopefully some good luck will befall you as well.
Let's see how this goes.
Let's see how it goes. The good news is he needed to check down on one of them, so it could be an 8-point deficit, but it is only a 7-point deficit. So you cannot lose the lead if you go to multiple and get one right. So we have that in our pocket, and we'll use it if needed. But I feel great about this. You ready to spin the wheel?
It's just such a great manager.
Right, the wheel is up. Liz, when you're ready, give us.
In the speeches.
No whammies, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
No whammies, say the old people.
Monster
Looks like we've landed on monster movies. Let's see if they can keep that category. You guys
someone
talk
go
about
for it.
We did talk about this. This is an either or category for you. It wouldn't be the worst if you had to take it, but there's other stuff.
There's Star Trek on that wheel.
You know, maybe prefer. We're not afraid. So if it lands on monster movies again, not the end of the world. How do you feel?
Yeah, let's give it a spin.
Wait, give it a spin like spin the wheel?
Let's do it,
okay.
Yeah, let's do it again. Let's another spin, please.
We will respin the wheel, please.
There you go. Wheel is being respun. No confusion on the orders there.
Sorry about that.
No.
Big money, big money.
Star Trek!
Looking at 2,000.
Nice.
Ah, there it is.
Here we go.
Could have been an
4
easy victory for her if
will
she
be
landed on
coming
Star
in.
Trek,
I'll be
but
delivering them. Here you go. Your multiple choice.
might have been some
David
more
can
points for
steal.
me to say.
First question. In Almost Famous, who plays William's older sister, Anita?
Zoe Deschanel.
No hesitation, 2 points there. Second question coming in here. Who stars as Tony Wilson, a real-life British record executive for an independent label in the 2002 film 24-Hour Party People?
Deep cut. I believe that's Steve Coogan.
Deep cut indeed. No problem for you. 2 points. That's correct, Steve Coogan. All right. Next one coming in here, category 2000s. In Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Who played Penny Warvey McGill, Everett's ex-wife?
I believe that is Holly Peach.
I believe you're right. 2 more points there for Liz Shannon Miller. 12-13. She trails David by 1. We're going into the final question in the category of 2000s. What mental disorder does Seth Rogen's character suffer from in the dark comedy Observe and Report?
This is an incredibly tricky question because those terms change all the time. So for that reason, I'm going to check that is twice.
All right. A, attention deficit disorder. B, schizophrenia. C, bipolar disorder. Or D, obsessive compulsive disorder.
I believe it's C.
Bipolar disorder is correct to tie it all up there. She checks down there. Smart play.
Well
PJ,
done.
we are all tied up at 13. Wow.
13-13. That's a Star Wars reference.
I'm on the edge of her seat right now.
13 points tied up going into round 3. This is big, Ken.
This is big indeed. It all comes down here to the final round. I will deliver the rules for that. We need a series of numbers from each competitor. These numbers are going to range from 1 to 20. We need 3 different numbers from each of you because each number corresponds to a unique category of movie trivia Schmoedown knowledge. Your first question is worth 2 points. Your second question is worth 3 points. And your third question, she would make it that far, is worth 5 big points. JT rules and challenges are still in play for both competitors. We will confirm each competitor does have 2 JTE rules left according to my box score at home, PJ.
That sounds correct to me, Ken. And with that, we need to get numbers, and we're going to start with Liz. What 3 numbers feel lucky?
15, 16, and 17.
15, 16, 17. Liz now has
David?
David.
I'm sorry, it's 20, 1 to 20, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'll pick 3, 2, and 14.
David, we worked through this match in so many ways, in so many sessions, and I gotta tell you, so many things that were brought up have come to bear in this thing. It's almost like, I feel like someone should say we're cheating because we pre-wrote this match last night of how this is gonna end up. So here you are in round 3, it's tied up, and you know what to do. I'll tell you what, man, You are Diamond David Del Rio, and a diamond is the toughest substance on Earth, all right? She may have beaten you before, but lightning rarely strikes twice. This is your match, buddy. You got 2 repeats left, which is what we said earlier you would have going into the 3rd round. Again, it's like we wrote this match, and it's like we wrote your victory, man. Any questions?
No questions. I'm looking forward to this 3rd match. Thank you.
All right. Go kick ass.
Hey, Liz.
Hey, Sam. How's it going?
Good. That was an excellent round 2. You played absolutely perfectly because on the very last question, you were not 100% sure. You did not want to risk not scoring the point, allowing for a possible steal. You knew exactly what you were doing when you went down to multiple choice there. You played it perfectly. I love where your head is right now. You are playing strategically and knowledge-wise better than you've ever played, and I couldn't be happier.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And you got a great hat, so
I do.
you know. And you got a cat
don't
close
lie.
by. Hat don't lie. So look, you got 2 JTEs left, and use them if you need them. Take all 15 seconds afforded to you, and you got this. We know what we got to do to close this out now. So you've been here before, and you know what it takes to win.
Diamond David is going to start this off. PJ, go ahead and take it away.
All right. And David chose category number 3 for his 2-point question, which lands us in the realm of comedies. For 2 points.
I missed out on
Very
doing it
serious
last
right now.
time, so I decided to do
Who plays the title character of Sarah Marshall in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Kristen Bell?
Kristen Bell?
That is correct for 2 points.
All right. Takes the early lead. We are now going to Liz Shannon Miller. Lightning Liz coming in here. You pick number 15. That is the category of coming of age. Coming of age. 2-point question. I barely remember it. 2 points coming in here. Ethan Embry, Jennifer Love Hewitt, and Seth Green all appear in what 1998 coming of age teen comedy?
You had me at Ethan Embry. Can't hardly wait.
And I can't hardly wait. Great replacement song. 2 points for Liz there. All right. We are tied up back and forth here, PJ. We are now to 3-point questions.
We are, and we are in category number 2 with David's question, and that is in the realm of black cinema. For 3 points, Charles Stone III directed Nick Canning and Zoe Saldana in this 2002 coming-of-age comedy set at a university.
Drumline?
That is correct for 3 points.
3 points.
That time is game time.
Game time indeed. 18-15. All right, we are now going back to Liz Shannon Miller. Can she tie it up? She picked the number 16, which is in the category of fantasy/sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Liz, this is a 3-point question. What 80s film from director Jim Henson had the tagline, "Where everything seems possible and nothing is what it seems"?
Sounds like it should be
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Is the right choice there, so I'm going to go with Labyrinth.
Labyrinth is your final answer, and that is correct
Wow,
for 3
really?
points to tie it up.
I don't know, for some reason that
my
tagline just
gosh,
makes
PJ, we
so much
are coming
sense for
on
that
down to the end of the wire here, but we're not done yet.
We're not quite there. David has a chance now to take a big 5-point lead, and he chose category number 14, Ken, which takes us back to the realm of the 2000s. Ooh. For 5 points and the lead, in what 2000s comedy will you see a fictional rapper turned actor named Al Pacino advertising the energy drink Booty Sweat?
Tropic Thunder.
That is correct for 5 points.
Oh, wow.
That's
wow.
a good one.
Okay. Wow.
That's
This
a good one.
is a doozy of a
Pretty sure
third
it
round.
should be
Absolutely
22.
love it here. This is why we show up for the movie trivia
Sorry, I'm pretty sure
Schmoedown.
it should be 22.
5-point question coming to Liz Shannon Miller to possibly
They were tied
tie the game here.
at 18,
Liz, you
so it
chose
should
the
be
number
20.
17, which is in the category of Disney films.
Okay.
5-point question. What famous sitcom actor voices the role of Mr. Litwack, owner of Litwack's Family Fun Center and Arcade in both Wreck-It Ralph films?
I love those movies. I never paid
5,
much attention to that
4,
guy.
3, 2,
Brad Garrett.
and your winner, Diamond David Del
Oh, man.
Rio.
Oh.
Looking for Ed
Oh.
O'Neill. Ed O'Neill was the answer there.
That's a
PJ,
good
big win.
5-pointer.
Final
Big win.
question for David Del Rio.
I mean, you can't write him better than that, Ken. And I mean, what a way for this to go down.
That's
for
you.
this
Wow.
rematch.
That's you. No, seriously, PJ. Fourth. Oh, right. Wow.
Now, Ken, again, we have to talk about the fact that with this win, this was kind of like a revenge
that's
tour,
kind of
if
an
you will.
upset, you
Del
know,
Rio
29
lost to Liz
versus
last
9.
year, and now here he comes back. This match could have gone into sudden death if she had hit that 5-pointer. But, you know, it always, that 5, it's that mystery box 5. You never quite know what's going to happen. And today, Del Rio hits his 5, clenches that win.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, you talk about a revenge tour for him, but both these players are success. And last time out, it was 13-11 going the way of Liz. Now, this one, 23-18, coming down to the final question. Can't wait to hear what was going through Liz's mind in that final round. And David hanging in there, punch for punch, coming away with this hard-fought victory. Both competitors perfect. Pretty much all through the match until the end there. So on that note, I think we should hear from the competitors themselves, along with the very wonderful. I ask questions, but she asks really great questions. It's Jen Sturgeon.
How's it going, guys? Another big win for the dungeon today. I guess, Whit, you're kind of on a roll here when it comes to managing, huh? You're really getting the hang of this. It's almost like you don't need Kaiser anymore around.
Oh, who needs Kaiser? Although I gotta say, Kaiser made the pick to bring David Del Rio into the team.
True.
And man, what a pro. Did you see everything this guy did today? This was fantastic. On a technical level, I mean, this guy's like a little Ben Bateman on a technical level. This was so impressive today.
I don't know
Watching
if it's
him
good to be
ace
compared
all
to
the
Ben
darts,
Bateman.
all the tiny moves. Never lost his cool for a second. Knew when to use his JTEs. I mean, we sit and analyze this silly stuff a lot, and then watching David just absolutely ace it, like on every single level today. That was just perfect. David, fantastic. One of the great members of the dungeon right here.
How did it feel to get this win under your belt, especially given the fact that, you know, you had previously lost to Liz? Does that kind of give you any, like, vindication?
Listen, first of all, Liz is an excellent competitor. I mean, she deserves her place in this league, and I could only hope to kind of be in the ranking that she's in. And also, she always has, that was always a thorn on my side, that loss a long time ago, but it was so well deserved back then. And so, to play her again today was just such an honor for me. And I think that last 5-point question, man, that was a tough one for her.
Yeah,
I feel
that was.
great. I feel absolutely amazing. I feel like I'm really putting my mark with my team. We've been working a lot these last couple of days, and I couldn't appreciate any more of my team's time to help me prep for this and talk about the game and really get technical with just the tactics and such. And I think it really came to and in terms of what we were talking about, and I really do appreciate it, and I feel great. I do.
Wait, what is the strategy for you guys moving forward, obviously, through this singles tournament?
Del Rio's got more matches. That's pretty good. This is a great way to start it off. This is fantastic. And playing an elite player. I mean, based on the ranking, he had to go up against Liz Shannon Miller. That's who he beat today. She's an elite competitor, and the questions were at an elite level here. This is not some softballs being handed to Diamond Dave here. He played at a Dan Murrell level today, in an elite level. So I mean, I think he's going to lift the whole dungeon up for the rest of this tournament. This is the big turnaround for us. I mean, we kept thinking like, all right, what Dan's going to turn us around or Ben's going to turn us around. It's David Del Rio is going to turn the whole thing around. He's going to put some wind underneath the wings of the rest of the dungeon for the rest of this tournament.
I absolutely love the sound of that. Well, congratulations on a huge win today, gentlemen, and I'll see you again very soon.
All right, PJ, great post-match interview as always from Jen.
She's the best.
Yeah, and this subplot here of Del Rio, originally dropped by the Den, picked up by the Dungeon, 2-0 this season. That's a big free agent pickup. Check the waiver wire, managers. Check the waiver wire. You never know what's going to pay off.
Look, Kaiser did a great job with that pickup. There's no doubt about it. Again, I said it earlier in the match. Like, he hadn't played in so long, got dropped. Now he's back. He's now won 2 matches in a row. That's a big deal. And now he gets to go on in this singles tournament. But now, the unfortunate side of that is the usual suspects. Sam and his team have had such a run, and they just ran into David Del Rio today. And this is the result.
I'm sure heads are going to be held high over there, but let's hear from Liz and Sam with the always wonderful Jen Sturgeon.
Tough loss today, Liz. Where do you think, obviously, I can't even say where do you think it fell apart, because it literally just came down to the last question.
Answer the question. This is why I don't say I'm competing against the competitors. I'm competing against the questions. And the question beat me.
Absolutely. And it's one of those ones where you're like, damn, if I just had Talladega Nights back. Said no one ever.
Nah, she still would have had to answer the 5. And I think I figured out the problem.
Okay.
I've done some homework here. And Liz has either been tied or leading going into the last round of most of her matches as a singles player, and her opponent gets their 5, and then she has to answer hers, and she keeps missing it. So, clearly, Liz, you need to throw your 3-point question. Because the game seems to favor...
Old strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off.
The game seems to favor those who go first in round 5. If you go second in round 5 with that 5-pointer, you're screwed.
I'm kind of questioning the
strategy. Let's try this out.
Let's
try this out.
We'll try that. Yeah, let's see how that works.
Mm-hmm. No, Jen seems to be giving you advice, but I'm the manager here.
I'm not saying I understand how to manage a Schmoedown competitor. I'm just saying it's kind of a risky strategy. I mean,
hey, you want to win it, you got to risk big, Jen. That's all I'm saying.
You beat
Life
me
is
to the
about
dodge,
taking risks,
dodgeball quotes,
isn't
so
it?
I'll just leave it at that.
So I would ask you how you regroup from here, but I think it's the same. I think it's the same thing every time with you, Liz. Is it just comes down to trusting your gut intuition in these type of scenarios, and just rebounding whenever you may lose a match, because they aren't often. Let's face it.
Yeah.
But when they do, it's just a matter of not letting it get to you when it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I wish David the best of luck in the singles tournament. I had fun playing in it last time. I guess I had fun playing in it today. And yeah, I'll look forward to whatever comes next. And Sam, the most important thing for me is that Sam doesn't regret drafting me back.
Never in a million years.
As long I'll just go for. I mean, because I know the message boards are going to give me some guff and whatnot, which of course.
Yeah, don't mind them in message boards.
And
don't stress that at all.
Boards, we're talking about the internet in the year 1999. But I'm just gonna. I have Sam's approval for right now, so I'm just gonna feel good about that.
Sam's approval and your own approval are the only ones that matter.
That's easy to come by. Sam's approval.
You have much more than my approval. You have the entire faction behind you. We could not be more proud, more honored to play alongside the great Liz Shannon Miller. And just a quick reminder, you and Ethan still very much in the game in teams. So don't forget, you have some responsibility there.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And yeah, you guys are
So
crushing it right now.
That really throws off my whole strategy to show up and let Ethan do all the work. So
Yeah, a
don't
little
mention
bit.
this to him, please.
Yeah, we're not letting that happen. Trust me. So, but again, like Sam says, you still got some work to do with teams. So, can't wait to see what you and Ethan string together. And tough loss today.
Yeah, I've had worse.
All right,
Yeah,
thanks,
that's
Jen.
true.
Tell Cody I'll be on my way home
had
soon.
a
PJ,
fail.
I really love the comments from Sam and Liz. The respect's there. The confidence is still there. Look, Liz has got 6 singles wins. That's like almost 6 more than I have, and I still collect a pension from this place. She is a top flight competitor.
Look, that was heads held high in what was a very hard loss. I mean, it came down to those 5-point questions. Again, the great equalizer is the 5-pointer. We hear it all the time, and today it came to play, but she has nothing to hang her head low about. And again, that team's match right around the corner now, because that path is still going with her and Ethan, and they are so good together. Whoever they're playing next, which I believe is Final Exam, I'd be looking out.
Yeah, Ethan and Liz, that's a team. And you as the question writer, you feel your head is held up high today too as well, right? It's the competitor versus the question. Great way to look at it.
Look, I try my best to always smile and hope that everything goes as well as it can, and I believe today, I feel good. I feel good. It was a good match, and I got to call it with you, my friend, so thank you for joining me.
A lot of fun. Thank you for joining me from your homemade blockbuster video you have there. A lot of fun hanging out with you here, and a lot of fun talking to all of you, the fine fans, the movie trivia Schmoedown. Big win today, David Del Rio. Diamond David 23-18 over Lightning Liz, Shannon Miller. But the Schmoedown rolls on. You can be a part of it by supporting us if you want over at patreon.com/Schmoedown. Don't forget, at the end of the year, we've got the big Schmoedown Spectacular. I think it's number 19 now. I've lost count. It's going to be in Los Angeles December 4th. I'll be out back selling granola bars in the alley. PJ, are you excited for that?
I'm so excited. Like I said earlier, man, just to be with the fans again in Los Angeles, to be celebrating at the Spectacular is going to be so much fun. I can't wait. It's just going to be an absolutely joyous experience.
As always, I'll be dressed in a safe bubble. All right, everybody, we are wrapping it up for today. For all of you watching, we really appreciate it. Like I said, for all the behind-the-scenes people, Courtney pressing the button, some guy giving us notes in the corner of the internet. We appreciate it all. PJ, a lot of fun. Tell them where they can find you, and let's get the heck out of here.
You guys can find me here. And all of our behind-the-scenes people, Mark Ellis, Christian Harloff, to all the writers, thank you to the fans. You guys rock, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right, I'm Kat Knapsack. That's it for now. Go ahead and get ready for the next match. We'll see you next time here on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Okay, I don't know if you can see this on my face, but I am tired. Yeah, might not be the best idea to watch movies. To watch movie trivia Schmoedown matches after the days I've been having lately. But I'm still here because I'm a fan of the Schmoedown, and I'm a fan of the wonderful art of Schmoedown reacting. As you can see, I only got like 6 questions right, but I mean, it's singles, so I don't really care. Like I said, I'm tired. Happy for David Del Rio for winning, obviously. That it's always great when you have a comeback against someone who beat you once, and then you beat them in a rematch. It's always great when these things happen, when you can do that. And yeah, congratulations for Liz for playing a great game. It was just a really tough 5-pointer that I don't know how many people in the league would be able to get that 5-pointer. And it just happened. This just happened that today this was Liz's 5-pointer, and she missed it, as we just saw. And it was a pretty big upset, but because of the storyline behind it, the history between these two players, it's not an upsetting upset. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm gonna go catch some sleep right now, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow with some more Schmoedown reaction and stuff. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more well rested after that. See you then. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, cause I really enjoyed making it. So if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.